Hey future app builders, it's 2026 and if you are building a hybrid app today, the landscape has changed. In 2026, you don't actually write code. You just bully an LLM until it stops hallucinating. And the old arguments, Flutter is junky, React is slow, all are dead. So if both are fast and AI writes 60% of your boilerplate, which one do you actually choose? Let's break down. First talk about Flutter, which is Google's pride and joy, now powering thousands of production apps including major names you're using daily. It uses Dart as the programming language. It compiles to native code and uses its own rendering engine called Impeller. In 2026, Flutter is the Apple of frameworks. It just works. Remember the dark days of Builder? Waiting 10 minutes just to generate JSON code. Finally, it's gone. Thanks to Dart macros. Finally, we have metaprogramming. You add JSON codable and boom, it works. No terminal commands required. Impeller is now the standard on Android and iOS. We aren't rendering UI, we are rendering 3D models, shaders, and particle effects at 120Hz. If you're building a Vision Pro style interface or a game-like app, Flutter is the only choice. React Native is Meta's continued investment in cross-platform development. React Native in 2026 is unrecognizable. The bridge is dead and they finally stabilize. We are essentially writing C++ with JavaScript mask. The new architecture with Fabric and Turbo modules has made it much faster. Think of it as the framework that finally innovated its house and it's looking pretty fresh. With React Native, you get advantage on AI. Since the entire internet is built on React, every AI models is really good to write React Native code. You prompt it, it works. If you prompt it to write Dart, it might still give you syntax from 2023. Now let's talk about what it's actually like to work with this framework in 2026. Because performance means nothing if your developer experience is straight from the bad place. In case of React Native, the ecosystem is massive now. TypeScript support is excellent. The new architecture works seamlessly with modern React patterns, hooks, suspense, all that good stuff. Expo has become the de facto way to start React Native projects, and it's honestly incredible. They have solved so many pain points. No more ejecting, no more configuration hell. In case of Flutter, that has matured beautifully. The language added null safety, better patterns, and the community has grown substantially. Flutter dev tools in 2026 is like having extra vision on your app. Hot reload, still magical. Widget inspector, mind-blowing. And they finally made the widget tree less deeply nested with new composition pattern. Alright, decision time for 2026. Which one should you choose? You can choose Flutter if you want cutting edge performance with Impeller. If you need pixel perfect design consistency across platform. If you are building animation heavy or heavy custom UIs. If you don't mind to learn Dart. If you want best developer tooling experience. If you're thinking long term. You can also choose React Native if you already know JavaScript or TypeScript and React. If you want to leverage modern web development skills. If you want maximum job opportunities right now. If you are using Expo. If your team already comfortable with React ecosystem. If you want large package ecosystem available. The gap has closed dramatically. In 2026, you literally cannot make a wrong choice between these two. Both are production ready, performant, and backed by tech giants. The real factor to consider your team existing skill, your specific app requirements, which ecosystem gets you excited. Because in 2026, developer happiness actually matters for retention. In 2026, the tools are better, but the job is same. What are you using for your next app in 2026? Let me know in the comments.